And welcome to Chilling with Sonic on a Monday evening. Thanks very much for everybody popping in. There's already quite a few people in the chat, so thank you very much for popping in. And let's just have a quick look to see who's in here already. We'll go to the top. We've got Corey's Magnet Adventures. We've got Burkle's Carrot Coat. Oh, you know what? I'm struggling to say that. You got Jack's in the house. Ding, mate. Morning. Paul and Terry Phillips. Lovely to see you this weekend. Fantastic weekend. And yeah, we had so much fun. So fun. We'll leave that in a moment. We've got lovely to see you. And Terry said tomorrow night's one. So who else is in here? BC Trails, Carrots from Anglesey Magnet. Yeah, lovely to see you. Thanks very much for coming in. We've got Lee. Hi Lee, how's it going? You've just come back from a time away. Hope you had a good time. And we've got Jackie and Bill. Lovely to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed last week's video. And we've got Sam Lovell. Good evening all. And then we've got Simon as well. Lovely to see everybody. Thanks for popping in. So I think I've caught up with everybody. And so we're here today. We've got good news. We've got bad news. We've got everything. And it's we might not be on too long tonight because I do have a lot going on. So I'm gonna start with the bad news. I hope everybody doesn't mind. I do feel like I want to get it done and dusted, and then I can move on to happier things. We're gonna bring up a picture on the screen. This is something that happened last week, and I just want to devote to
Yeah.
But, tech support. Thank you, Don. Love you. So yeah, we had a bit of bad news last week, and it turns out that Mr. Keita, who you can see in there, he cancer last week. Well, the week before. I was so I don't struggle. I'm just get my words right. If anybody doesn't know, this is key point. And when he found out he had cancer, he asked me to break the news to everybody on my live, and I did that. And I was talking to him every other day. I was trying to give him the fight to carry on, to keep fighting it. I'll be very honest. I know now that he didn't really have the fight in him, but I didn't realise that at the time. I kept pushing. I was convinced I was doing good. And he was even wearing his Sonic t-shirt in the hospital. And everything just went quiet. I didn't know his family, and as far as I know, they don't know too much about the magnet fishing world or who he was friends with or stuff like this. So when something happened, nobody got hold of me, and I phoned him every single day to try and find out what's happening. And okay, Yeah, cool. So I then found out on Facebook that he died 6 days before. I've had a little bit of time. I am sort of getting to grips with it, and you know what? There was nothing we could do. When he went and got the help that he needed, it was too late. It was all, throughout his body and stuff. So I just wanted to dedicate this live for Keith. I'm just want to go quiet for just a few moments, just to remember him. Okay, so love you lots, Keith. One last ding ding. You're at peace now, and you're not in pain anymore. We're all thinking of you at this time. If everybody's asking about funerals and stuff, to be honest, I haven't got a clue. I honestly wish that I knew, or that I got a chance to go, but to be honest, I don't actually think that's going to happen. So there we go. I did. A lot of people had some problems with Keith, and there was things going down, and that there was people in the magnet fishing community that turned their backs on him. I never did. I never did. So that's that done. I want to turn it to nicer stuff now. So thanks, Keith. Thanks for being a good friend. And all right, mate. Right then. So that's that. And I'm just going to have a quick look at the comments and see people in. I can see everybody talking about Keith. That's absolutely fantastic. Everybody knows. Yeah, so Brian's in, Steaming Lion. That's the first you've heard. So maybe it was a good idea to do something tonight just to remember him for a few moments. And we'll just check it. Buddy Biggs, how you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. 101 Mad Cat. Did you see 101? That's Ray Faulkner, I think, and he got his prizes last week. Well done for entering and winning last week's prizes. That was the clay pipes, and he's received it, and he's going to put it in a nice little display case. Absolutely fantastic. Well up for that. And I see John and Penny are in. Hello, and Dion. There's so many people in. Wow, the comment is flying past. And Ollie's in the house as well. So lovely to see everybody. Ding ding to the whole lot of you. Welsh Adventures. That's Alistair. Lovely to see you. So yeah, we're all missing Keith. Oh, I keep freezing. Okay. I've got the thing plugged in. So we'll have to see how it's going. But do let me know if it's going bad. Lee, Dave, you did everything you could, and how it was in Shibuya. Thank you very much, Lee. Really appreciate that. I tried to do the best I could. But Dave, you got a Roman coin for me. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. I'm sure you could have a coin collection of your own, Lee. So Brian Steaming Lion says it's not freezing there. Kat says it's not freezing. Thank you very much for the feedback. Really appreciate that. 101 says thanks for the prizes. No problem, mate. No problem at all. Glad you got them all right. So, Trevor's in the house. Lovely to see you. And So we are going to talk about this last weekend. Terry and Paul are lovely moderators who are in the chat now. Thank you very much for popping over this last weekend. We had an amazing time. We went out for dinner, and I've got to show you guys this. I have to show you guys this. Paul has done an amazing job and 3D printed and hand painted a Sonic, and it stands on its own. It's got its own stand there. Look. That is fantastic, isn't it? I am so chuffed with that. I'm over the moon. Thank you very much, Paul. That's just amazing. I love it to bits. I'm over the moon with that. That's awesome. He's looking at me now. So that's fantastic. That sits right in the middle of our Sonic shelf, and everything else sort of goes around him. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll stick that just there. And I do need to have a little sort out on that shelf because it's getting a little bit jumbled. You'll find like a cupboard. You put stuff in it, and you put stuff in on the front, and then it just gets untidy. So you have to take it all out and put it all back in properly, and it all makes sense. So that's what I need to do for that shelf. And what else did we get up to this weekend? Terry bought some rhubarb, and Mama Sonic has made a rhubarb crumble, and we had some of that last night. Ooh, tasty. That was really tasty. And what else did we do? We went out fishing yesterday, and we met up with John Drage and Terry and Paul as well. Absolutely fantastic day. I really had so much fun. There wasn't a lot of scrap and stuff coming out, but what we found was amazing, absolutely amazing. We had about 3 or 4 really good finds, and I'm not going to give the game away. You guys know the score. It's going to be out in a video in a couple of weeks. But I do need to do a little bit of research on something, so whether that holds up the video or not, because I would like to do a good job on the video. I don't want to just put it out and then do the research. That's not really how I want to roll. So yeah, look out for that in a couple of weeks. And you know what, the weather was fantastic. It was so hot yesterday, it was unreal. And I burnt my head. I shaved me, well, Dawn shaved my head, and then I got sunburnt, and I got blisters all down the side of my head, and it stings today. So we had to put some cream on it, and so yeah, brilliant weekend, absolutely fantastic weekend. Can't fault it at all, and lovely to see you guys and spend some time with you. That's brilliant. That you can't beat rhubarb crumble. Well, you can put custard on it, and that's what we did. Let's just have a quick look through the comments. We've got Lynn White, and we've got Claire and Jack. How you doing, Claire and Jack? Lovely to see you. Let's see who else is here. Let's have a quick see how many are in there. 33, lovely. Thank you very much, everybody, for popping in. What we got here? Yeah. Well, no, Terry had a good find. Terry got the first good find, and I was actually quite jealous. I'm like, I hope I get something good soon. And then it just happened. It just happened, and I honestly didn't have a clue that it was going to happen like that. It's absolutely awesome fishing trip. And so Lisa, if you need a hand on research, I can try and help you. Yeah, that'd be fantastic, Lee. I have got Paul is doing a little bit of research for me, and I really appreciate that. So if I need a hand, I'll give you a shout, Lee. Thanks very much. And sorry to hear about Keith Sonic. Yeah, that was. You know what? These things happen, and there's never a good time, and you can't. I just wish it didn't happen to anybody. And Kat says Sonic like the red glasses, just like mine. Oh, Kat's got red glasses as well. Ooh. It was red yesterday, Dave. What, my head? Yeah, it was. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of need to put cream on it for a couple of days now. Need to get him some glasses. Oh yeah. So right, let's see. If I load this one up. Right. They fit him as well. I want to be really careful with this because it's 3D printed, and the last thing I want to do is drop it. So we're going to put that over there, nice and safe, and not move it too much. And yeah, so we've got Sam Lovell. So Sam, are you partnered with Treble? Because you've got the last name, so I'm assuming you guys are partners, or are you the son? I'm not quite sure. You might need. I do apologise if I've got it. You might even be not even know each other. So do let me know just so I get it right. But you said you've had an interview, and well, good luck for that interview. Oh, I've just seen the name. Who's that? Who's that? Mama Crane is in. Hello, Mama Crane. How you doing? Lovely to see you. You know, we should meet up again. I haven't seen you for ages. I see Bob a couple of weeks ago. That was quite fun. That was the day before I went down to see Phil, and I ended up with 10% hangover all day. I wished I hadn't. It's never going out for one with Aaron, is it? And oh, you're his nephew. That's absolutely fantastic. Now I know. So brilliant. Thanks for letting me know that. Finders Keepers is in, and we've got loads of people in. I can't keep up with these comments. I really can't. Paul says, "Gonna have to make this happen more often. It's a fantastic weekend. Very chilled." It was, wasn't it? It wasn't a mad rush around and pulling out loads of scrap and stuff. Oh, we have a cup of tea in my special mug. And just let you know, this mug, Ray brought me this mug. It's Ray's fantastic. I love Ray to bits. And he was out yesterday as well. So yeah, remember to hit that thumbs up, people, so we can get further out in the algorithm. I am starting to get my head around how it works. I can't tell the difference between you two. Oh, now that would be. I don't know if you saw it. They said we have to get Sonic because I showed him the Sonic that Paul got me, made me, and somebody said I have to get some glasses for him. So I put my glasses and they fit. That was quite funny. So Paul says glasses. I might have to work on that for you. Absolutely fantastic. And I did actually find out earlier that what you say that I'm gonna be getting a 3D printed grenade to the one that we pulled out in London a year ago, and I sort of always wanted a real one but empty, training round or whatever. But it's not really come up, and Paul's come to my rescue with a 3D printed one.
Aww.
That's absolutely fantastic. Love you guys loads, really do. I've got to say, Terry and Paul are just fantastic. They're big supporters of my channel, and they're really pushing me forward. Thank you very much, Terry and Paul. So, who we got in here? David Cragg. How you doing, mate? That's the other half of Anglesey Magnet Fishers. And everybody saying hello to Dawn. Here's a hand. That's all you're getting. And let's see who's in here. Ding, ding. Well, Mama Crane says, ding, ding, Sonic Bob. Okay, does that mean Bob's in? Oh, was that from Bob? I'll be from Bob. Okay, yeah, that's how easy I get confused. So shout ding ding to Bob for me, and yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm in the middle of doing something for him at the moment, and I'm actually quite excited how it's going to turn out. It is very nearly finished, and Dawn photobombed me.
Because when you turned that way, I leaned in.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you did get to see the lovely Miss Sonic. So and oh, right. So I'm going to the pub after a Miss Most. Okay. Right. So now, shall we show you the thumbnail for tomorrow's video? It's a pretty good one. So do you know where it is? Okay, so we're going to bring it up. Usually, I'll bring it up before. Oh no, that one. Oh no, that one. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I can probably find it quicker than that. Yeah. Let me. Right. So that one, and that one, and that one. All right. So if I've got it up on the screen now, so if Dawn could just put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. So this was a couple of weeks ago. I went on a train journey, and I ended up in Tamworth, and we saw Jude, and we saw Dave from the Magneteers, and we had a cracking day. It was a bit rainy, as you can see in the thumbnail, that it's I've got my umbrella out on again. So we did get rained out, but then we did have a nice little dry spell at the end. But we had some heavy finds. It got real crazy real quick. We had lots and lots of heavy stuff. But that there is your thumbnail for tomorrow night's video. So that's 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I don't need to tell you guys, you all know the drill. I've been doing it for over a year now. And we've got Deej in the house. Lovely to see you. Yeah, you're in my house tonight, darling. Hey, lovely to see everybody. Yep, this is the Martineers video. Yep. And so yeah, this is the video that we made a couple of weeks ago. You want to see some of the finds we had. It just got mad, absolutely mad. Yeah, the finds were massive. They were huge. And I don't think I did a live that day. No, because it was a Thursday. I actually went out on a Thursday that week, and I don't think anybody would have expected a live while I was out in location, so I didn't do one. So yeah, that's the video for tomorrow night. Hope you guys can join us. And we're going to be premiere tomorrow, 8 o'clock, and we're going to be all in the chat chatting as well. So that's that. That's brilliant. Let me just have a slurp of my tea. Lovely to see everybody. It's oh, Kat says it's noon. Kat, what part of America are you from? I'm just trying to think. If it's noon now, how many hours difference is that? So would that mean that? Well, it's got to be on the hour, isn't it? So that's 8 o'clock. So that's 8 hours beyond. So I'm gonna. I was just about to guess that you're over by California way. That'll be it. You're on the west coast. And let's have a quick look at these comments and stuff. So, oh, it's fantastic. There's so many people in. It's brilliant. Hey, Sophie's in. Lovely to see you. Found a lot of dings yesterday. Ding, ding. Yeah. And Michael from Belgium, 21:25. So yeah, it'd be 20. So he's an hour ahead, and that's Europe. I've been over in Europe a few times, so I know roughly where the time difference is. I think it's 2 hours when you get to Greece, and then it starts moving on from there. So Phil says working, but may get a sneak peek. We'll definitely watch when I get in.
When it was.
In Norfolk, it's Sonic o'clock. Brilliant. So is that Monday and Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock? Is Sonic o'clock? Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. And so we're not going to be doing a competition tonight because we done one last week, and we're going to keep it a little bit more random. And also, so I'm going to tell you guys. Well, I can't. So if this is a bit cryptic, it's good news that I'm going to be doing a special live on Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So do keep your eyes peeled for that. We've got some good things planned, and hopefully you can join us. All will be revealed on Thursday at 9 p.m. Okay, so that's what you need to. That's the good news. So let's have a quick look on here. So I don't intend to be on too long tonight because I've also got the live on Thursday, and I don't want to bore you guys. Andy's in. Hello, campers. How are we doing, mate? So, oh, lovely to see everybody. So, yeah. Oh, I tell you what as well. We on the last live or the live before, we shouted out Mayor Videos. So that's Marlon from Canada. Well, he received my sticker pack this week, and he was on his live last night, and he shouted me out. So I went and joined, and I was there while he opened my mail, and he gave me the loveliest compliments. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Mayor. Really appreciate that. And by the end of it, I had another 8 subs. Wow. Absolutely crazy. I'd never thought that was going to happen. And it's, you know what, I'm just going to touch on when I first started the YouTube channel. It wasn't because I thought I could be famous. It wasn't because I thought that I could earn money at it. I honestly didn't plan any of that. And the reason why I started the YouTube channel, because I started off with another group and it all went a little bit weird. So I ended up leaving that group, and I had so many people wanting to see the stuff that I was putting out. And because I mean, I've been doing this for years. I should have started a YouTube channel years ago. I think we've got to be coming up to 10 years now, haven't we? Yeah.
If not over 10 years, yeah.
Well, it was 8 before I started the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I got the Facebook memory from 9 years ago.
All right.
To say,
and roughly how long ago was that?
I don't know, actually. It might be about 6 months ago. I can't remember.
Yeah, so we're definitely coming up to our 10 years of magnet fishing and cleaning out the environment. And a lot of people couldn't, well, I wouldn't say not believe me, but you could tell when they were talking to me that they weren't sure. They didn't. When I say don't believe me, I don't quite mean it like that, but that's just what I'm saying, to be quick. So they didn't quite believe me, some of the items I was finding and the levels of rubbish I was pulling out the environment. They sort of looked at me a bit square sideways and went, really? So I kind of had to do something about it and show people what I was doing, and it's just gone amazing, absolutely amazing. I never thought it would go up this quick. I don't know quite why it's been so successful, and I think that the one thing that I can put it down to is, if you were to start a new hobby and then start a YouTube, well, you can't draw on any experience because you've just started. So maybe that's something. Maybe my 8 years at that point of experience has you know, transferred itself to the YouTube, and I look like I know what I'm doing. Does that make sense to everybody? So yeah, I think that's what all that really I can put it down to. But it has gone absolutely amazing. The last year, I'm very nearly at 1,500 subs, and I'm going to give you a couple of little Oh, it's on 1,451 subs, and so in the last 28 days, I've had 20,000 views, or nearly. I've had 1,500 watch hours, and I've had 56 subscribers. And well, I won't tell you in the next one because that's how much I made from it. But no, seriously, I get about, I'm on about £30 to £40 a month on YouTube. It always starts off slow, and then it goes up in time. So it's not a great deal at the moment, but it works. So that's just from the last 28 days. So 20,000 views, 1,500 watch hours, and 50 odd subscribers. I never once in my wildest dreams thought that this would happen this quickly. It's just fantastic. Oh, yes. I'm so glad somebody's reminding me, because it's Jackie's birthday today. Happy birthday, Jackie. Love you lots. And it was great seeing you the other week. So happy birthday.
October 2013.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's 10 years ago, 10 years in October. And I
Okay.
don't think that was the first time you went out fishing. I think that was just the first time we put it on Facebook.
Right. So I'm going to hold this up here. I don't know if anybody can see that. That there is coming up. October would be 10 years, and that's me finding a lock key and some railway clips, and I think I found some bullets that day as well. I think that's what got me hooked. But that is 10 years coming up October. It blows my mind. I've never stuck at anything for 10 years, have I? Well,
me.
We've been together 13, so yeah, all right, I'll give you that. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I never thought that it would happen like that. There was just one more a figure that I want to give you, and we shall go and find it right now. We are at 2,000. All right, what's that? 10,000 off of that. So we're at 2,006. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, let me start that again, shall I? Right. We're on 264,000. 266,000 views in a year and a half. That's mental. That really is mental.
One more upload and you're on 250.
Oh, so 240 videos I put up.
249.
Or
240.
Oh, 249. Yeah, 249 videos.
God, your maths is so crap.
I know. I think I'm sort of flopping up at the moment, and yeah, I'm sort of getting everything wrong. But that's amazing. 266,000 views. Wow, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's cool. And you'll notice I've done a live while I was out yesterday. That's done pretty well. So yeah, Dawn does deserve a medal. Yeah. And shall I make her one? I'll draw one.
I need a chest to pin it on.
And I got some ribbon. Here you go, blue ribbon. So we'll make her a little medal, shall we? And the magnets I was using back then, yes, they were my first magnet. Was one of these
Amazon
epoxy
special.
Amazon ones, yeah.
It was a dipper, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it wasn't a very good one, but it got me started, and it got me pulling stuff out. Put it that way.
You spent hours down Darlington Brook, didn't you?
I did, didn't I? Yeah. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at the comments because I feel like I've ignored you guys for a little while. So who have we got on here? We've got Squirrel. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. So, oh, I deserve it. Thank you so much. Hey, Sonic and Squirrel. Everybody say hello to Squirrel. And you do a great job in and out of the water. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. It's all the nice comments that keep me going. It can be easy to get a little bit despondent and not want to go out and stuff, but all the comments and that make me want to do more. And okay, so Dave, can you wish Jackie happy birthday today? She's watching it. I just did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Happy birthday, Jackie. Thank you for letting me know that it was her birthday. I knew earlier because I wrote on a wall on Facebook, but I did just forget because when you're on a live, you tend to forget yourself and just sort of flit around and not really remember stuff. So normally I have a list here of what I want to talk about, and today I'm going a little bit ad hoc, and hopefully it's not like messing it all up. And so John Clayton's in, lovely to see you, and Jaylin, lovely to see you, Jaylin. And who else have we got here? Mandy, lovely to see you. And Penny Lloyd. So, oh look, Penny's in twice. Jonathan and Penny Lloyd and Penny Lloyd. You cut yourself in half so you can have two accounts. Thank you. So everybody's saying well done. Yeah, it is a lot. Better watching you than the TV. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. And keep it going, mate. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much for everybody's comments and stuff. Just catching up now. Oh, brilliant. So Ollie's sending me some Andy's Man Club stickers and wristbands for the giveaways. That's brilliant. We did have a chat the other day, so we know what we're doing there. That's great. Thank you very much. And whenever I do a giveaway, I'll chuck something in, make it a little bit better for everybody. And so 10 years, yeah, 10 years, man. I can't believe it myself, to be honest. Let me see what this one is. My last YouTube vid had some woodland cleanup. The sheer scale of your community cleaned up is phenomenal. Oh, thank you, Sophie. I do tend to, the way I see it is, if I was to walk into town, because I'm always on my way to somewhere, I'm always doing something. I can't just sit down. I don't really stroll along, if you know what I mean, like with nothing to do. I'm always, like an arrow heading somewhere. But if I was to pick up rubbish when I saw it, I'd be there all day long. And then you spend time looking for a bin to put it in and stuff like that. So I have to put the blinkers on. I have to not see it. But where can I make the biggest impact and help the environment out the most? So I look for areas that, well, it's not hard to look for the areas find me. I'm walking along and I find it. But we go to the areas that are really disgusting, loads and loads of rubbish, and I get a team together and we totally clear it. That's what I feel that I can do the best. And that's like 30 years of grot underneath a bridge, and it's clear the council can't be bothered. So that's where I roll up my sleeves, call the cavalry, and we go in and clear it. 40 bags of rubbish in a day. You can see it before and after, and that there, it's how I inspire other people. The thing is, as well, is nobody on YouTube wants to see half an hour of somebody picking up cans and bottles and crisp packets. It just doesn't really work. So it's okay doing the litter picks and the cleaning up the environment and stuff, but you got to know how to package it. By doing a complete area back to pristine condition and getting a before and an after photo, and you can really see where you've made a difference. And I speed it up, I put nice music on it, I show you some of the weird stuff that we might have pulled out, and that there makes a nice video to watch. So that's why I do it. That's my secret for the cleanups. And Paul, some of the cleanups you've shown done a shocking, such great work. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Kat likes seeing the litter picking. Okay, maybe I'll do a video just picking a few bits up. But yeah, but no, that's my secret. I do look for where I can make the most impact, because another reason for the channel is to inspire other people. So if I pull my finger out and really get on with something, then other people can see that it's possible. There's no need to just walk past something and go, that's not my job, or it's too difficult. No, it's not. If somebody says to me that something's too hard, what do I say, Dawn?
Watch me, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Or I'll be back in a minute. So that's what I do, and it's really. Oh, Dion's on his way. Great, mate. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate you popping in. Ding ding. Catch you soon. Jabber's in. Oi oi, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Some of the comments here is just brilliant, and it's really what keeps me going. Just noticed you were live, mate. Yeah. Well, I did put it up yesterday on Facebook. I do tend to sort of I advertise it like the day before, so everybody should get the notifications and stuff. So if you...
I was just saying there's a couple more people, Carol and Helen.
Oh, Helen Holmes. Helen is all the way from Tasmania. Absolutely brilliant seeing you here. Thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, so it's a time difference thing, and I really do appreciate when you do get the chance to come on. Excuse me. And we've got Daryl's in. Lovely to see you. So I'm going to be wrapping it up fairly soon. I can't remember what else we was gonna talk about. We haven't had any mail this week. Boo-hoo! So we haven't really got anything to show you guys. So we're going to be having a special live on Thursday at 9 p.m. your time. Well, that'd be BST for everybody else who's in the comments. So 9 o'clock UK time. Yeah.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. UK time, and look out for that. And we all will be revealed. We've got some really good news and stuff coming up. And who else is on here? When you reunite people with lost items, also makes a good story. That's another thing as well. I've reunited lots of items now. There was the phone, there was the medal, there was the street cannons, what we pulled out from a bridge, and we couldn't lift them up onto the bridge, so we dumped them on the side, and then realised that they were out of his garden. There was two missing, so we went round and knocked on the door. Only because we had to get our magnets back, but it was nice to see his face that we returned it to him. And what else was there?
Zippo.
The Zippo.
That was the first one, wasn't
that was the first time I got asked to locate something, and I'm so glad that I managed to find it. We have been asked to find a set of keys, and that was a fail, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we found two motorbikes instead of the keys.
Well, and also the water was like iced over.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Yeah.
We were smashing the ice. And to be honest, a set of keys it's not going to settle where they thought it fell.
Yeah.
It's going to have chipped off down the river.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could have been anywhere. And there was a table in Bedford. We
Yeah,
pulled
the
out
cafe table.
the cafe
yeah.
table. Yeah, we pulled it out. I sort of looked sideways and went, "Ah, I know where that's come from," and went and saw the manager and gave it back to him. So yeah, that's amazing. Thank you very much for reminding me that that's reuniting stuff. That's amazing stories.
Yeah.
That really is cool. And so Helen says, Dave, your hair's looking great. Dawn's done a great job. It does, doesn't it? It looks absolutely cool.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Look at that. It went in your tea there. Let's not do
Nearly
that.
did, yeah. Nearly did. I better drink it before it goes cold. And so Sophie. Ellesmere Port Magnet Fishing found a policewoman's ID yesterday, expired in 2000. Oh, that's interesting. Do we need to get that back to somebody? If it's expired, then I wouldn't have thought so. It just needs destroying. If it was maybe more recent, maybe they'd probably forgotten in 20 years, hadn't they? So let's have a quick look through here.
So the Thames is going.
John and Penny, they're off. So thanks very much for popping in, and see you again soon. Don't forget the premiere tomorrow night. And sorry, John.
Secret of the Thames at the bottom said that they were going to go as well.
Okay, so Secret to the Thames is off. Thanks very much for popping in. Happy birthday, Jackie, and we shall see you guys soon. And it says in hand immediately. Oh, okay. So yeah, so if it says it on there, you've got to hand it in. Yep, yep. I have found a couple of things that I saw no point in handing in. I think one of them was, I've actually got one of them here. So I'm going to cover up the name, all right, but that there is a name tag from Network Rail, and it's sort of, I think it's like a catering, I'll just lift my finger up a little bit, like a catering manager of the trains. But I don't see the point, to be honest. I mean, they're literally going to sort of
just get a new one.
Yeah, they would have had a new one by now, and it's not really got any information on it apart from the name. They would probably giggle, say thank you, and chuck it in the bin. So not everything needs returning, but it is nice to get things back to people. We also returned. I mean, the lady said we didn't need to. Oh, no, the purse as well. Yeah, I was.
Sorry.
Throw me off. The passport pages that Ray found.
Yeah.
So Ray got back to the person, and sometimes it's just a little bit of closure as well, because that's all that we really needed there. It was nice for her to know what had happened to her mum's bag with the passports in it.
Yeah.
So she was quite happy for us to get hold of her and let her know. And then there was the purse as well. So we found a purse and it had some ID in it. There wasn't a driver's license or anything like that in it, which is what, if it did include one of them, then she would have wanted it back. But she did say to just destroy it, and it was nice to know that it had been found. So we can, we like to return everything, but sometimes it's just, there is a line, and not everything needs returning, but that if it says return it immediately, boom, there's a reason to do that. So nice one. Oh, okay. A guy in the USA was killed yesterday, and his 2 kids hit with shrapnel when he found a grenade in his granddad's possessions. Oh no! Oh wow! We do need to be careful. But that was found in his granddad's possessions. But
yeah.
So yeah, we do need to be careful when we find stuff like that. But yeah, we haven't ever had something come out of the water that's gone bang. But we cannot sit on our laurels, and we must treat it exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay, so oh, we're chatting about Mozzie spray.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Okay, so that right. Okay, so I think we're going to be getting off quite soon. All right, so we've been on
10 minutes in.
10 minutes. I didn't. I thought I was going to do like a half hour or something. So I've gone and waffled on and bored the pants off of all of you, and for that I'm truly sorry. But yeah. So what we got coming up? We've got tomorrow's premiere, 8 o'clock. You've all seen the thumbnail. If you haven't, go back and have a quick look. That's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and we will be live on Thursday at 9 o'clock with some fantastic news. We're gonna get off now. Thank you very much, everybody, for popping in. Really do appreciate every single one of you, and your comments have been absolutely fantastic. And let's just end on a note that I'm really glad that I've managed to remember Keith today. That's something that I really wanted to do, just to give him a few moments. And I'm sure he'd be looking down on me, pleased that we've all had a moment for him. So thanks very much, everybody, for popping in. And yeah, everybody's saying goodbye now. So thank you very much, everybody. See you on the next adventure, guys. Bye.